What defines a community? It's more than a common history, more than the buildings, more than natural beauty. One definition of community is a gathering of people with a common interest, a desire to belong and be part of something bigger. For 25 years, the Cedarburg Cultural Center in the heart of historic downtown Cedarburg has been part of our community, and part of something even bigger. We've brought art, music, history, and education together and made them thrive for the enrichment of our community and a much wider audience. But it wasn't always that way. It took some people with vision to make it happen and to keep it moving in the right direction. While many shared that vision, Carl and Rita Edquist led the efforts to make it a reality. There's a rich history here, but it was quickly being lost. The Edquists and a number of other people were concerned about preserving that past and making it accessible to the whole community.
We started out with space on the second floor of the old elementary school building, the Lincoln building, upstairs from the Senior Citizen Center, and we had the opportunity to use the 4 classrooms and 2 small offices there as the home for the cultural center. We also acquired the Kiefis House as an additional historic property. Marie Kiefis had been one of the founding members of the organization.
When it started out, Mr. Edquist had a vision of what the Culture Center should be, to preserve the history of Cedarburg, but also to foster the arts.
It's an area for all of the arts, that's plural, take place. And it's easily accessible, reasonable in price, and the diversity of the activities and the showing of the work is there.
This part of the metropolitan area is certainly known as a haven for artists, so the Cultural Center has a lot to do with that.
Not many counties have this kind of a facility, so we're very fortunate to have that in Cedarburg. And of course, Cedarburg is a home for lots of very fine artists too.
The arts are valued here, and I really think arts are the lifeblood of a community. It keeps you thinking about the future, it congratulates you for the present, and helps you remember the past.
If someone's ever had a dream of wanting to learn how to paint or learn about photography or learn about other kinds of creative arts, they can come here, and we've got instructors that are just amazing and extremely talented, and you can learn.
You know, we are the only place in Ozaukee County that really does what we do.
Sometimes the center almost seems as if it doesn't have walls. If you've ever been here during festivals, you know, people stream in the front door and out the back door and vice versa. And it's a real living, thriving organism.
But take a look, and if you enjoy blues, if you enjoy folk, if you enjoy classics, if you enjoy drama and theater, there's always something here that would certainly, I think, be of interest to just about anybody.
And the fact that we can weave these things together is something that, because of our facility, our history, our community, we are uniquely positioned to be able to do in ways that I think other people probably should be envious of.
Well, there's so many different aspects of it. You've got art, and you've got entertainment, and you've got so many things that are of interest to the people in the city.
It's what makes the community special. It's what makes Ozaukee County special.
I think the place the Cultural Center has in the community is, much as it has been in the past, as a community center, as a gathering place, but I think also as a facility that serves the strong artistic community and that reminds the larger community of its history and its heritage.
We have a walking tour, we have artists obviously, we have music, we have education. There's just an awful lot to partake of and to participate in. It really is the hub of the city.
And it starts right here in the center, and it's the hub.
It's the Cedarburg Cultural Center. You know, it's not the Cedarburg Cultural Corner.
What's the value of the Cedarburg Cultural Center? Well, after 25 years, founder Carl Edquist sums it up pretty well.
It provides the glue that makes up a community.
Whether it's the General Store Museum, the beautifully restored Kiefus House, or the ever-changing exhibits at the center in historic downtown Cedarburg, this is the place where art, music, and history thrive. If you've been a leader, volunteer, patron, or visitor, thanks for your support over the years. If you haven't been here, we invite you to visit, and better yet, help this vital center continue to thrive.
If you want to get involved in the community, get involved in the Cultural Center.
Once community members become part of the lifeblood of the place, there is a need for them to go on and give back, either by volunteering, which can be a completely fun activity too. It doesn't even seem like a contribution sometimes, and by supporting the place financially. Continued strong financial support is going to be vital to the future of a place like this.
Just so many ways that they have served the community, and I think will continue to serve the community in all aspects of what the word culture really is.
So I would say it's a center for the arts, and no other place in Ozaukee County has that. To me, it's important enough to maintain and continue on for the next 25 years.
We've had a great 25 years, and we look forward to a bright future as a vibrant part of our community. We invite you to experience the Cedarburg Cultural Center and all it has to offer as the hub of our community. The place where art, music, and history thrive.